Okay, so Mario, welcome. How are you? Please talk to me about yourself. The microphone. Your microphone. Turn the microphone on. Mario, I can't listen to you. The microphone. All right, excellent.
Yes.
Yes,
Did
now
you hear me?
Yes. Okay, so how are you? Please talk to us about yourself.
Yes, teacher. I work in my house with the pandemic because I work in my house and all day.
Jesus Christ. You know what? I think that it can be a little stressful. What's your occupation? What's your job?
I repeat with me, please.
Oh, yes, of course. What's your occupation? What's your job?
Position. I
Uh,
don't. You hear me?
yes, I do.
Okay. The question I don't understand.
Let's go to the chat. I am going to write the question in the chat. What's your occupation? What's your occupation?
Yeah, okay. My occupation.
Yes.
I work in the school, in high school. I work with the computer. Um, my the service education online is in a high school in Mexico.
Hey, that's
My apartment is with the education online, only for computer.
for computer science.
Is the model
Uh-huh.
online
Moodle
in high
platforms.
school.
Hey, that's great. Okay. Mario, what's your level?
My level is in this course is the basic.
That's it. Mario, guess what? In this class, we are working with B2, C1, and C1 plus. If you want to stay in the classroom, of course, there's not a problem. But maybe you will feel a little uncomfortable because the level is advanced.
Okay, teacher. I'm sorry.
No, it's
I
okay.
I I have can see the
Yes.
conversation.
Oh, yes, of course. And if you want to participate, it's okay. But don't worry if you say, hey, my classmates do it very differently. It's because it is advanced level. But
Okay, I understand.
it's okay, don't worry. All right, thank you, Mario. Citlali,
Thank you.
welcome. Thank you. Citlali, how are you?
Good evening, teacher. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Excellent, I'm pretty fine. How do you feel?
I am. This week I have been very stressed. This week as it was very lenta
So slow.
with few work, so I had much time to think. So I'm stressed.
Oh my, you know what? I think that it can be a problem, not only because of the level that we are managing on our occupations, but also because we personally feel stressed You know what? Something like that happened to me today because I was planning to go shopping, to do some things, to go get some materials. And every single time I remember, Maggie, everything is closed. Oh my. Well, let's go for an ice cream. Maggie, everything is
It's
closed.
close. Yes.
Okay, well, then let's go to the movies. Maggie, what kind of everything is closed? You don't understand, Maggie. And I was talking to myself.
Yes. We can use Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
If we want to watch a movie, we can use Netflix.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I did? I wanted to eat sushi and I said, oh my, I want
Oh,
sushi. And guess I prepared my own sushi. Now I
oh.
am a master in preparing sushi.
We will
And,
learn new things in this pandemic.
and I learned also how to prepare delicious coffee ice cream.
Oh,
And so it is good.
excellent.
Yeah, maybe whenever we go back to work, I am not going to be happy to do it. I am going to say, hey, what about my home time? But
Yes.
it's okay. All right.
Yes, yes.
Nicolas, welcome. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you very much, Miss.
Excellent. That's pretty good. How have you been?
Miss, I have a question.
Yes, please tell me.
We had a survey about the class,
Oh, yeah.
and in the survey, they asked us if the level was C minus or C plus, and I didn't knew, but I put it C plus. There won't be a problem if later on it results that I am C minus or something like that.
No, no, that's not a problem. It's just to have an idea about the tutor because this survey is to know if we tutors are working properly or we are not working. So this is not for evaluating your performance, it's for evaluating my performance. So it's okay, don't worry.
Okay. But then we are C minus or C plus to know.
Jesus Christ, give me a moment because I think you are in C minus because
Okay.
you are doing the units 1 to 5. All right, 1A, 1B,
Okay.
2A, 2D. Yes, you are C minus.
Okay.
All
Thank you,
right.
Miss.
No, my pleasure. It's okay. No worries. Okay. So, what about you, Nicolas? How do you feel?
Fine. Everything is fine. This has been like a long vacation. I have been in my house playing Farming Simulator for the past 2 weeks. So has been pretty chill, pretty
Okay.
okay.
Hey, that's great. Sometimes we were talking, Citlali and I were talking about when we are stressed because we want to do something else. But to be home is okay. Maybe whenever everything pass, we are going to miss to be home. No, we are going to say, hey, what happens with my home time? I need to be home. Okay. All right. Guess what? Today's topic is about vacation. And so my question is this. What do you used to do on vacation? What about you, Sitlali? What do you used to do on vacation?
When I have vacation, I like to go to another city. I like to travel. Yes. I like to go to see my sister. She lives in Pátzcuaro. So when I have time, I like to go to see her.
Hey, that's nice. Pátzcuaro is a so beautiful place. Lucky you.
Yes. And it's near to my city. It's almost 1 hour. more or less.
Hey, so where do you live?
I live in Ruapan.
Ah, that's so beautiful also. Hey, lucky you.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Citlali. Okay,
You're
Citlali,
welcome.
who's your victim?
My victim is Nicolas.
Thank you.
Okay. What do I do in my vacations?
Yeah.
Well, recently, I just stay home unless my mom wants to go to the beach on Mazatlan. Thanks to the supercarretera Durango-Mazatlan, the travel has been easier, and now I can drive here there, stay for a day, take a dinner, and come back. But usually I just stay home and chill a little.
Hey, that's it. And how long does it take to you to go to the beach?
Well, it takes it must takes like 3 hours, but when I drive, I take like 2 hours and a half.
Hey, that's so short time. Excellent. That's beautiful. Awesome.
It it used to be 6 hours, and in the Espinazo del Diablo, it was pretty dangerous to drive because you had the acantilado at your side, and any wrong move, well, you know what was going to happen. So you drive like 10 kilometers per hour, and it takes it so long to
It,
drive through that, and it was not a pleasant experience.
no, of course not. It took, well, it used to take a long time. And yes, as you mentioned, it is extremely dangerous. But the very good part is that now you have another way to go faster and safer.
Yeah.
Hey, excellent. Congratulations. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Nicolas, please tell us who's your victim?
Well, I think Mario Moctezuma.
Thank you. Mario, please talk to us about your vacation time. What do you usually do on vacation? Mario, hello.
Hi, teacher.
Yeah, please talk to us about your vacation time.
Okay, my level is basic, but the participation in the conversation.
Yes.
In the vacation, I go to the beach. I go to my village village. I go in the river in my village with my family. Uh, all participate in the conversation. What my family all day.
Hey, that's great. That's so beautiful. Thank you very much, Mario. That's so nice. Okay,
Thanks,
Mario, who's your
teacher.
victim? Is your victim Jessica?
Is the Nicholas?
Nicholas has already participated, but
Okay. Is
Jessica,
Citlali. Okay.
well, the one who is missing is Jessica.
Okay, is Jessica.
Thank you very much.
Hi, good night, everybody.
Good
Can you,
evening.
yes?
Yes, we can listen to you.
Okay. Well, last vacations we used to visit Veracruz.
Oh, beautiful.
We went. I went to Veracruz with my family for a couple of weeks. We went to swim and to explore local beaches, and we eat delicious food.
Wow, excellent. You know what? Veracruz is a very beautiful place. That's wonderful also. Well, as well as Michoacanis, Jalisco, Zacatecas, Sinaloa. I think that we are very lucky because Mexico is an enormous country that offers natural beauty and wonderful scenery, all kind of environments. So you went to Veracruz. What part in Veracruz were you visiting?
I don't remember exactly what's the name of the beach. So that was not a very good experience
Why?
because I was pregnant with 8 months, and the travel was not very pleasant for me.
My goodness. But are you okay?
Yes, I didn't have any problem, but I was my feet very hinchado. I don't know how do you say
So
that.
inflamed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Yes, that was a bad experience, but I enjoyed to see the beautiful uh, place,
Oh yes, that's
but I don't enjoy all that I
mm,
wanted.
well, yes, because of the situation. But maybe later, whenever you have your baby, when your baby is born, maybe you could come back and enjoy pretty much.
I hope that yes.
Let's hope so. All right, thank you very much. Guess what? Now we are going to watch a video about vacation activities. It is directed to children, but I guess that the suggestions that we are going to see are so nice. So we can have some suggestions about activities that we can do in this quarantine and in this vacation time. All right, can you see the screen? Yeah, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
APA Nursery Channel. Things to do in summer vacation. All the children love summer vacation. But after just a few days of being home, are you already complaining of boredom? Besides working on the holiday assignments, there are many things for you to do in the summer vacation. Go to swim. No matter go to swimming pool or go to the beach, swimming is a great way for you to cool off in summertime while also getting exercise. Ride the bikes. Pick a time when it's not too hot outside. Make sure you always wearing your protection before you go out for play. Explore a local park with the family. A park is the perfect spot to spend time in nature. Explore a local park with the family. Go to the library. Libraries are an excellent place for you to spend time during the holiday. Not only enjoying a wide selection of books, but libraries also offer many activities and programs in different categories. Visit a museum. Museum is an excellent place for interactive learning. They designed to captivate a younger audience, often offer summer deals or camps for children. Visit the zoo, aquarium, or farm. Summer is the perfect time to visit the zoo, aquarium, or farm and learn new facts about your favorite animals. Start a volunteer project. Summer vacation is a great time to help others, while also a good way to learn how to get involved in the community. Decide your own strategy for helping someone in need. Remember to ask for assistance from parents. Play a board game or solve a puzzle. There are many kinds of board game, such as Twister, Monopoly, Clue, or Scrabble. If you are tired of the board games you already have, or want a new puzzle, just try to create by your own. It should be so much fun. Create some crafts. Let's create your unique art with simple materials like paper, paints, colorful tapes. Try something like melted crayon art, making a beautiful box, or creating a friendship bracelet. Practice baking and cooking with parents. Pick up recipes that you like and try to cook with your parents. You can start with some simple recipes like pudding and jelly, or even try to bake some cookies and cakes. Do you want to try all the activities as mentioned?
Thank you for
After
watching.
enjoying all the activities, try to keep a holiday journal. Journals are a great way for you to work on your writing skills, while also keeping track of all of the places you have visited and things that you have done. You can attach pictures, draw illustrations, and reflect on all of the fun experiences you have had over the holiday. Enjoy the holiday.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos.
All right, excellent. Now, please tell me what could you understand, or what's your opinion about the video? What about you, Citlali? What's your opinion?
It's most for children. I think it's for children or for parents to do different activities with your family, like going to a pool, going to a park. In this moment, it's not possible, but we could bake something or cook something with our parents, or play some juego, ¿cómo era? Juego de mesa.
Some board games.
Some board games. In this moment, I think this is the most valuable, because go out is not possible.
No. All right, thank you very much, Citlali. Who's your victim?
My victim is Jessica.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I like to visit my family when I have free time and visit some museums. I love where else? I love explore local parks. But in this time, I can't go out to my house, and I prefer to play board game with my family and create some crafts with them.
Excellent. That's it. Thank you very much, Jessica. All right, your victim?
My victim is Nicolas.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, what I understand from the video was, well, there are a lot of activities to do in vacations that maybe we should also do when we don't have vacations, because it is a great way to take off a little of steam. But from what I understood, it's a children's video and maybe a parent's video on what to do on summer. Things like maybe going out to take a swim. We can do that in this moment, but this is a good proposition. Yeah, you can also play board games. Maybe that's the more realistic thing we can do at this moment.
The most.
The most. Um, I also understood some things like cooking, and it's a great way also of introducing the children to the because, well, I have 20 years old, and I know how to cook, but I have a lot of friends that don't know how to make breakfast for themselves. So maybe it should be a little more of an option to teach the children how to cook in vacations.
Yeah, you're right. Excellent. Well, just a correction. You said I have 27. It's I am 27. All right.
Okay.
Okay. And well,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yes. You know what? You're right. There are many youngsters who don't know how to cook. And it seems like, what's the problem, Maggie? But to know how to do your things by yourself is the principle of independence. So it's a very good opportunity for youngsters to learn how to do many things. I was talking to Citlali about that. I was a little desperated because I wanted to go out. I felt like eating sushi and I couldn't go to eat sushi. But I discovered a tutorial by the WhatsApp, no, by YouTube. And so I prepared my own sushi and wow, it was delicious. I prepared also some Chinese noodles and wow, it was good. So maybe I didn't have to wait for going to a sushi restaurant because I prepared mine. And this is maybe time for learning how to do many things. As you all said, these are most like children activities, and these are suggestions for children and parents. But you know what? I have thought about it. Sometimes we feel that some activities are just for children, they are just for little people, because we are used to do many activities that have an objective and that have any production, maybe. It is a utilitarian use. And so we don't draw because we are not little kids. We don't work with plastilin. We don't cut. We don't draw mandalas. And sometimes I have thought, why not? All right, maybe you say, come on, it's boring. But once upon a time, I started doing a mandala, coloring the mandala. And wow, it was so relaxing and so beautiful. And I liked it very much. I am not very good at drawing. In fact, I am not good. I am bad drawing. But when I started doing that, I learned from myself that I can learn that, and it was so beautiful. So, haven't you tried anything new? What about you, Jessica? Have you tried anything new and you discovered that you can do it?
Well, I create some origami figures with
Whoa.
my daughter, and I really never have to do that.
I had never done it.
Okay, I have never done it. Thank you.
My
Yes,
pleasure.
and I tried to do, and that was a beautiful experience, but because I discovered that I enjoy to do that.
Hey, that's great. Excellent. Thank you very much, Jessica. Okay, the volunteers, any volunteer? Citlali, Nicolas, who's first?
Me,
All right, thank you.
what I 2 or 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I learned how to play the trumpet, and it was a pleasant experience. I I I didn't know I could do it because I don't know how to play music, how to read the music sheet notes, and I thought that it was going to be pretty hard, and it was hard, but it was worth it.
Wow. Hey, excellent. That was so interesting. And you discovered that you have more talents than you thought.
Yeah, thanks to that, I know also I am trying to learn how to play the harmonica, but the right way, the with notes and with all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, with all the solfeo.
Yeah,
Hey, wonderful. Awesome. Congratulations to you.
thank you very much.
Now, thanks to you for sharing. Okay, so who's next? Citlali.
Me. So I didn't like to draw or to work with plastilin, but for my work, I have to learn. Now I draw cartoons in the cakes with buttercream, and I had to work with fondant. So I learn new things for my work,
Yeah.
and I like it.
Hey, that's wonderful. You know what? It is to discover our talents. You know what?
Yes.
I started also to knit by crochet. And I am doing some nice earrings, something like this. And I am going to put a pin and it is going to be a beautiful earring. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's it. So I think that it's time for having our creativity active. All right.
Yes.
You know what? We are supposed to be working with some vocabulary about travel, but I would much prefer to work with phrasal verbs. So here we are. Could you help us to read, Citlali? Let's read about hurry up.
Hurry up, rush, and not waste time.
An example is,
Hurry up, we are going to be late.
excellent, thank you very much. Citlali, could you make a sentence, an example of hurry up?
Um, Hurry up, or we are not find paper toilet in the supermarket.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was awesome. Thank you. All right, Jessica, please next.
Okay. It is set off.
Yes, please.
Um, we set off for Paris just after then.
Excellent. That's it. It's to start the journey. An example, Jessie?
Uh, I set off for Veracruz.
Hey, that's great.
I don't know. Very good.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
no, it's okay.
All right, thank you very much. Nicholas, could you please?
Getting arrive to a train or plane. I got in just after 8 o'clock.
Okay. All right, an example of yours?
Getting the plane is already taking off. I have never traveled in a plane, so I don't know how those planes work, but that's the phrase I can think of.
Yeah, it's getting the plane, getting the train. So it's to go into the, and you can also say getting a car, to arrive by car.
Okay.
So for example, when you
like get in the car, it is getting late.
Yes. For example, you can say, Maggie, I am going to visit you. I will get in by car at 9. All right, something like that. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go next. Here we are. Citlali, please.
Hold up the light when traveling. Sorry I'm late. I was held up at work. My example, I'm late. I was held up because my car don't start.
Hey, that's great. Thank you. Okay, so the next one, Jessie.
It is take off. The plane took off an hour late. The plane, and my example is the plane took off at 7.
Okay, excellent. That's pretty nice. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next one is Nicholas.
Get off. It's to leave a bus, a train, or a plane. We get off at the next station, and my example would be we get off at the next bus stop.
Yes, that's it. We will get off in the next bus stop. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, Jessie, please.
It's check out. Leave the hotel after paying. We check out at noon.
Okay.
And my example is we will check out at 8 o'clock.
Excellent. Hey, that's pretty nice. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next one is Citlali.
Okay, so get on, enter a bus, train, plane to clean on board. I think got on the wrong bus. My example, I think we got on in the wrong airplane.
Excellent. Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you. You know what? Now what we are going to do is to use conditionals, but we are going to use the third conditional, all right? Hey, Maggie, here it is. Look at this. We know that we are in an emergency period. We know that we can't go out, but maybe some of us were planning to have a vacation. maybe some of us were planning to go anywhere. And so if this quarantine hadn't been on progress, we would have gone to any other place. For example, in my case, I planned to go to Hidalgo. And my example is, if I, hey, not with yellow, Maggie, where is your formality? Okay. If the quarantine hadn't been declared, I would have visited La Gloria. Have you visited La Gloria?
No.
Oh, that's a so beautiful place in Hidalgo. All right, this is my example. Hey, hadn't Maggie, what happens to you? All right. So why don't you do some examples like this? We are going to use the third conditional because remember that the third conditional is the tense that we are going to use for expressing things that didn't happen in the past. That we were maybe projecting, we were expecting, but they didn't happen.
Class.
Right? So please, why don't we do some examples of what I would have done if there wouldn't have been this situation.
All right. We have to write it, or how are we going to do it?
We have three ways. The first one could be to write on the screen by the tool Anotar. The other way could be to write it on the chat. And the third way, if you want to speak, if you want to say it, it's okay. However you may like.
Okay. I would like to speak it.
Yeah, right.
If the quarantine hadn't been declared, I would have visited Guadalajara in Talent Land, the event Talent Land.
Wow. Hey, that's great. Excellent. Thank you very much, Nicolas. Okay, who's next?
Hey,
Okay.
if the quarantine hadn't been declared, I would have visit Mexico City.
That's great. I would have visited. Hey, that's great. Excellent. Thank you very much, Citlali. Jessie, hello.
Hello. Okay, if I had gotten out, I could have visited another country.
Wow. Hey, what country would you have visited?
Paris.
Paris.
I could have visited Paris.
That's so nice. All right, thank you very much. Now we are going to use the real tense that we should, because we haven't spent vacation time yet. It is next 2 weeks. So we are going to use the, what conditional? 1, 2, 3, or 0? What is the appropriate? Because we are in March 29th, so we are not in vacation time. It is a projection for the future, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the correct conditional that we should use?
It's mixed?
Could be the mixed, yes.
Me.
Or we could also use the second conditional. The second conditional says, for example, if I could, I would visit, what? Xochimilco. Okay. Si pudiera, visitaría, because it is something that hasn't happened yet. The time is coming.
Okay. Like maybe if I could, I would visit Tabasco, something like that.
So beautiful. Excellent, Nicholas. Excellent example. All right. Anybody else?
If I could, I will visit my friends in Berlin.
Hey, that's great. Excellent. Thank you. Jessie, what about you?
If I could, I will visit. I will visit Teotihuacan.
Oh, that's great. That's so beautiful. You know what? I live very near to Teotihuacan, kind of like 20 minutes. And I live in Ecatepec, and I am kind of like 20 minutes by highway. Taking the highway, it's 20 minutes. You know what? Maggie, what are you doing? I live 20 minutes from Teotihuacan and I never visit it. I should go. Well,
I will ask you, have you ever visited?
well, I have been there for sometimes. I guess I have been there for 4 times, but it's a so beautiful place and it worths while to visit it very frequently. And also, around the archaeological zone, there is delicious food because there are some business where they sell barbacoa, and that's delicious. And next to Teotihuacan, there is the marketplace in San Juan Teotihuacan, the downtown. Wow, you can find there really, really fresh, delicious food, radishes, cucumbers, fresh fruit like peaches, oranges, cheese, fresh cheese. Wow, that's delicious. So it is really delicious to visit there and to go to the archaeological zone, of course, is so wonderful. It's amazing because you can feel the power, you can feel the energy in the place. It sounds like weird. It sounds like, come on, Maggie. But I'm sure, put my hand on fire, that when you are there, you can feel the energy going through your body because it's a magical place. I really love it. I should go. I am very. All right. And what about you, Citlali? If you could, do a recommendation for us.
In archaeology, we have Tingambato. There are, it's about 30 minutes for Uruapan. They have ruinas purépechas.
Okay.
And in Pátzcuaro, we have a lot of archaeology.
Archaeological.
Yes, in my city, we have a park inside the city. Es el Parque Nacional Barranca del Cupatizio. But in this moment, it's closed.
Oh my.
This moment is closed, but inside the park, there nace un río.
It blows a river.
It blows a river inside the park. It's very beautiful, but in this moment it's closed.
Oh my. Well, maybe later, no? Okay, maybe in this moment
Yes.
it is not possible, but later, why not?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Citlali. Jessica, what about you? Please recommend something.
Okay, you when you go to Mexico City, you have to visit Chapultepec because it's a park, a local park, a very beautiful place where you can be in a peaceful,
Yeah,
um,
you can be in peace.
and you can in peace. Yes, you can see some animals and in the zoo, and you can visit the the palace, palace, no? Chapultepec Palace
Yeah, Chapultepec Castle.
Castle. Yes.
Oh, yes, you're right. That's so beautiful. And you know what? If you go there, you can also practice English because there are a lot of tourists. So you can be talking to people from any other nationalities, and it's a nice experience because, of course, when you are talking by the conversation class with Maggie, okay, you practice, but it is so different whenever you are face to face with a stranger person, a person from abroad. You get nervous because you don't know if you could have communication, and so it's a nice experience.
Hmm. No, I will get in shock.
Yeah, the first time it is, but whenever you pass through, when you have a when you have undergone that situation, then everything is easy. You are in the other side.
Okay, I will do.
Okay, thank you very much. Nicholas, any suggestion?
Well, I live in Durango, and by itself, it isn't a great city, but we have this historical center, Centro Histórico, and well, as a Catholic, I think it's pretty interesting to visit all the old churches, like the first church in the state of Durango and the Catedral Basílica Menor de la ciudad de Durango. And there are a lot of temples. You can see a lot of architecture, and there is a peatonal a peatonal street where you can visit a lot of fancy restaurants and purchase a lot of things.
Wow, hey, that's a wonderful recommendation. I think that yes, we know that in these times we have to be careful and not to be out of home. But later on, whenever we finished with this period, with this recession period, then we can visit very beautiful places. All right. Well, thank you very much for your participation. I don't know if you have any commentary, if you have any question, something to say. No? All
Thank
right.
you, teacher, for your patience.
No, thanks to you. You are wonderful. It was a very nice class.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much and have a very good night and a very nice, relaxing week. Good night.
Thank you, teacher. Good
Good
night.
night, Miss.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, you too.
Like